think this is what I'm gonna roll with for now. Man, I am too tired for this. Gonna roll with my lady. Gonna hit the mimic tier and possibly make that the dung eater. But between bleeding and rotting on the bow, bleeding on Milady. I think this will be the best shot. Forgot everything. What's up? Just in time for seeing me throw all kinds of baby fits about this boss fight.
Lord Mo will have his dignity.
Look out for Filier.
It's up to you now. Some traitors one way.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm really... I'm gonna probably go right into my new game plus. But I might do a playthrough of. I still need to beat Baldur's Gate 3. That might be what I do next. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. All in all, I'm still loving this, the DLC altogether, but this boss is really not anything I'm enjoying.
General Radahn, pleasure to see you. After all this time, but those remains do not belong to you.
Yeah, I remember you talking about losing the data and everything. That would be absolutely brutal. That would be too much, for sure. I don't even think I can. Atelier's gotta stop getting killed. Thanks. Yeah, oh, whatever, I'm already dead. I'm pretty sure to finish both of these NPC quests, they have to be in the boss fight, and I'm not getting in a good... I don't know, it's just gonna take a while. I know they said this one was one of the toughest bosses they've put out, at least one of the toughest in Elden Ring, but if it, yeah, it's, I think that was why you had to beat him to have access to the DLC, is essentially so that his... I honestly think his horse makes the fight more doable.
General Radahn, a pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you.
The stuff that hits me just kind of blows my mind, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so this is the, you know, well, so if you ever played
Lord Brother,
Dark Souls 3, this has a lot of Lothric and Lorien
at long last you are returned.
vibes.
Tarnished one, aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Mikola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
Oh, I hate this. This is, I don't know how you deal with this. It's too much. That grab attack, oh, I'm so... Don't talk, don't talk. come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. My heart is racing. That's crazy. That's so stupid. This boss fight is so stupid. There is just so much happening. That's the gimmick, and that doesn't make it fun, that doesn't make it challenging, it just makes it overwhelming. And I hate boss fights. I hate fights like this.
Pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
I might be dead. I don't know. So stupid. Yeah, because I can tell what's happening right there. This grab attack. So if it happens twice, it's an instant kill. And this whole time, it's got iframes. Just can't do anything to it. Oh, yeah, see, can't do anything there. Get 30 seconds of invincibility because it's in his animation. I really hate this. I just hate this. Try a couple more times with the Mimic Tier. Then I'll go to Dung Eater. See if he does any better.
Radahn.
Perfect.
A pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
I really hate that. It just doesn't stop. It doesn't. And like, not only does it stop, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. If you're on the map, you're gonna be taking damage from some direction. It's just overwhelming. That this is so frustrating.
To see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
Okay.
Radahn. A pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
Good. I'm glad I wasn't far enough away, you know, when I'm halfway across the map to actually take an action. This is so stupid. Yeah, because it makes sense that would, you know, have a hitbox directly behind him for that move. Why he has Moog spells, a Moog attack, no sense. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, sure can tell what's happening right there.
I promise you,
Shut
a 1,000-year voyage
up.
guided by compassion.
I hate this. I hate this fight. I hate this fight. Generally, I try to avoid using all these summons. They tend to only make it more difficult, but to get their items, to finish their quests, I wouldn't be surprised if they have to survive. There was something, I don't remember what it was, but oh, I think it's the Igon guy in the Bale fight. He has to survive that fight
General Radahn,
to
a pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
that grab attack drives me insane. Can you stop for a second? What hit me? It's that little leapfrog. It's that little leapfrog, and now you can't do anything. That... Oh... This is so stupid. There are so many stupid things happening in this fight. Is that one swing? Is that 5 swings? Is that, like... This is just not a good fight. I just want to get this over with. Cool. Good. Good. Glad you, waited.
General Radahn, a pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Mode will have his dignity.
He's that close to being dead? Is that because he's got no heals? That's terrible. What is that end? Like, it's just standing over by the door? What is happening in this stupid game? I'll try the Dung Eater one more time, but that, like, does not bode well. Like, this just amounts to getting lucky, essentially, and I hate that. It's just, you know, missing exactly the right number of attacks, landing exactly the right number of attacks. Isn't what makes a good boss fight.
General Radahn, a pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
I suppose I'm like getting staggered there when that happens. I don't know why exactly. I'm not dodging. Don't know what animation I'm in. Good, good. What is that stupid NPC doing back there? Why is its AI just totally broken? So it's just adding a multiplier. That it's just adding a multiplier to this encounter while it stands back there. All right, I'm done.